People talk about the camera and I say, sometimes, you can be going into this situation. And I remember doing a story about it. I didn't even know a story about how sometimes the camera can be a shield. But I feel for me when I began, the camera, it might have been a shield and, but it was, I feel, a doorway. And it really gave me access. We always have this cycle of life, and this is one of the things, we used in actually UTAWALA. We use the symbol of 3 because, life, death, rebirth, and there are always these cycles within us where we're always moving through that. I will now pack up and get ready. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
We are now coming to your place.
Growing up in my parents were they're very religious and very traditional. So in our culture, it's the boys get to do whatever they want. The girls, it's not so much.
Yeah.
So I think that made me a bit of a feminist, is that no, girls can do it. So when I found out I could beat all the men, I was like, tell my brothers to do this then. So I was like, no, I'm gonna stick to this.
So you see, I like how it just fits in this nice, compact place. Right, it's heavy. Oh, yes.
Both my parents, they were really, really, really supportive. So because they supported my art and they supported who I was, then I was able to just be who I am.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my Lord. So are you leaving this with me?
All the other women who have to wear it. It's traveling, girl.
Okay, so when you're done traveling?
This is a museum piece.
Okay, but can I wear it to an event at the very least?
That's the reaction I wanted, like everybody putting this on.
So Periods of Shame in 2013 was a story about period poverty, which even at the time, nobody really heard of period poverty. So I came up with Inua Dada, and the idea was very simple. We will give sanitary products, but we'll also push for a bigger budgetary allocation in Parliament, because at the time it wasn't much. It wasn't covering as many girls. There was no framework to do with menstrual health, first of all. There was just a figure there to do with menstrual products.
I feel like first I will put you in the jewelry.
My life in high school until Form 3, because I had to transfer from that school in Form 3 because of the trauma I was going through after I was defiled. I couldn't just stay in the same environment. I tried committing suicide in that school 2 times, so I just couldn't stay there because, again, I was not ready to tell anyone what I was going through. I keep talking about the rebirth of a queen journey because for me, I think that is when my journey started. Coming out of violence, and I healed in very weird ways.
I usually say I never had a plan to come out because for me it was that I was always gonna live my life and let people in. But this tragic morning I woke up and my car had been vandalized and people had written everything all over it. I was a journalist working at the BBC at that particular point, and Twitter went crazy. I trended for 3 weeks in my country, and it was all about my sexuality. I think when I think about that day and that season, something shifted. And I was just like, what do we need to do? We need to tell our stories more. And I started my company.
Fencing has given me so much in my life that I wanted to give something of this experience back or create it for other people. So this is why I wanted to get involved in Kenya, because first, my father is from Kenya, and second, there was no big fencing tradition here. Actually, the group that has founded the Kenya Fencing Federation, we are like the pioneers. And with already, in the last years, with that little that we had, we could already achieve so much, so I'm really happy of that. I hope the program just keeps growing because it's so much fun seeing how the kids love it, you know, how talented they are. This is also one of the reasons why I wanted to bring fencing to Kenya.